Hi there, welcome back. You won't know it, but this is actually take 3 for this video. You think, what could go wrong? Everything can go wrong. Just like the video that I wasn't going to upload, but now I'm going to upload before this one, where I'm just talking about basically what's going on, how I'm feeling, blah blah blah. And I looked at the light again and I got blinded. Then I showed you the package that I'm going to show you next, and obviously I haven't crossed my address out, so then, I can't put that one up because I don't want everyone knowing my address. So, let's open this package and then we can talk about future things, other plans. So, what's in the package? Let's take a photo opportunity. There we go, that's going to be the thumbnail for this video. So, it's about A4 size. What's in here? I know what's in here because there's a giant sticker on front, but I can't show you because my address is on there. So, still got to hide my address from you. This lamb's foot knife. I use it regular, so you could do with a sharpen again, just to make it razor sharp. I've got my Mora carbon on the kitchen window that I'm going to clean up. It's had a wash since I come back from camp, but I could do with stropping it or something like that too. Right, it's actually double bagged. So I'm just checking there's no letter in there. And there's no letter in the front. So, there might be a letter in here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I want to be careful opening this, like I say, in case there is a letter in here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What's in the bag? Da, 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 da. What does it say? Heavy duty stainless steel. Right. Wow, look at that. I'll spin you around. Ta-da! There we go. I even do sound effects as well, you see, because it's a bit of a low budget film, you know, my one-man band kind of thing. So, yes, we have got Expedition Research Grill. Look at it! I didn't expect it to come in a bag like this. It's proper, like, really well sealed up bag. And it's got, well, a self-sealing strip across the top. So, but there's something else in here as well. So, there is a letter. I think there is a letter. Oh! There's a very cool Expedition Research drawstring bag. And there's a letter. Let me just have a look in case it's something to read out to you guys. Right, okay. Yeah. It's just a little note for me, really. So, I just hope my dog does not knock the camera stand, because she's decided to lay down right in front of it. And this camera stand is standing on lino, right? So it's like ice. So if she knocks one of these legs, it's going to go flying. And maybe where she is, she's got a back leg near the camera leg. So I don't know how I should hold it, because if she kicks it, things are going to come forward and hit me in the face. Right, let's have a look in here then. Actually, it says on the back, it says small bushcraft grill, mini bushcraft grill and nylon carry bag. Well, that's obviously the nylon carry bag, and that comes separate. Stainless steel construction, and then nylon carry bag included. And then obviously we've got some measurements on the back. I don't know if you can see. There you go, just hold that there for a second. So you can see those. Oh, she's spinning round. You could probably hear a little paws scratching on the floor. Right, so let's get this open. Very thick plastic bag that it comes in. Good grief. Oh, it's actually in another bag. So, like it says on the back of here, bags included, it actually comes in a bag. So, there we go. Well, I mean, you've got a resealable bag there as well. So, it says on there, Expedition Research. Let's have a look in the bag. So, there's a couple of stickers there as well. And then we've got some really well made heavy duty grills. Look at that. That'll look great with a piece of steak on top, a couple of sausages, bit of bacon. And then with this size one, I mean either one you can put on one of those twig stoves, but this size one can go on a twig stove as well. And then this one across two logs over some nice embers to do some cooking. And these are handmade in America. When I actually saw the company, I thought it was in the UK, but then no, they actually come from Washington in America. So these have these have travelled from a place I will never get to go, and I can definitely, they say never, but I will never get to go. You know, I'm realistic of what I'm going to achieve in life and where I'm going to go, where I might be able to go, and you know, as much as I'd love to go to America, I don't think it'll ever happen. I do plan on trying to still go to Sweden this year when I start my job, but there's things that need to be done first. There's things that need fixing first, you know, that you got to save up for before you can go off on an adventure. But there will be adventures in the UK to be had. The canoeing is not totally out, right? So this is something I can take canoeing with me. Make a small fire, cook on here. It's very strong, so I can also sit a pot on here as well. You know, if I eventually do get a titanium cup, then if I use a twig stove, I mean, I've given it to my son, but I can always borrow it back. Put this on top of the twig stove, and if the cup's smaller, it can sit on top of here. And so as well as cooking on it, I can use it for boiling. But yeah, I really like these. So these could come with me canoeing, because they are light. You wouldn't notice them really in your pack at all. Yes, I know somebody's pouring at me down here. Oh, and the camera was shaking then because she's wagging her tail and it's smacking the camera stand. So I'm trying to ignore her at the minute before she knocks the phone stand over. So the canoeing's not off. Not entirely neither. I've been talking to family today. I'm not going to tell you much more about it. You'll just have to wait and see. Nothing's definite, but we'll just have to wait and see if I find out some more news about things I'm looking into. Okay, so that's what's in the bag. It's the Expedition Research Grill. Some very cool little stickers. So I can customise some of my gear, put their stickers on there. That's the first time somebody's sent the stickers out to me. You know, I mean, I ain't got one of those bags where I can put back patches and stuff like that on it, because you've seen what bags I've got, and it's just like the high back Bergen now, thanks to my friend John. The low back Bergen, which I think there's nothing in there now. I'll have to check, but I think I'm gonna rehome that one. And then I've got the hang on, I've just got to tap the screen because it says my battery's going to die. I didn't charge it up. Yes, then I've got the other rucksack, 35 litre, which is okay for day adventures, trips down to the river, that sort of thing. But that'll be a lovely place to take one of these with me down to the river, 2 logs, nice little fire underneath, and cook something. Looking forward to that. So, I will let you know, as well as all these other products that I'm looking at, what it's like. You'll see me using it, you'll see me putting it through its test. You know, like with things like grills, I had a grill before, I saw one and I really wanted it, and I couldn't afford the one I wanted, so I bought another one, and that warped. So basically, this is the one I originally wanted, exactly like this. With the shape of the steel, the size, everything. It's perfect. So I'm saying it's perfect now because it looks perfect. So we're going to get out and test this. We're going to get out and have a proper nice fire and see how we go. And like I say, it comes with two as well. So yeah, different options. But yeah, you get a lovely big steak on there, a couple of rashers of bacon. You could probably get 10 sausages on there, because if you know me like my friends do, yeah, I like sausages. So you get 10 sausages on a row, I bet, on there, and or some giant hot dog ones, something like that, and cook those over the fire. It's dinner time as well. I've not had any dinner yet. So the bag. It's actually like the material that you get for tents. I mean, you can see my thumb through it, but it is quite thick. So, nice drawstring on there to close that up once I put everything back in. So let's pop everything back in. There we go, and close it up. And that's ready to go. That's ready to go in the rucksack with my cooking equipment, or even just go with this and chuck my sausages on here. You know, go with this, have my survival fire lighter, make a fire, cook something with this, clean canteen, have a drink, nice cup of tea, cup of coffee. Don't have to take my kettle because I can use the clean canteen flask. And yeah. I think there's another day to be had down by the river before I start work. Yeah, I'm still going to get out a few more times. There's a trip I want to do, maybe tomorrow or the day after. I want to get out to my friend's farm. So, and maybe get a few rabbit skins. If I do get some rabbit skins, I'm going to bring them back and I am going to salt them. I'm going to obviously scrape all the fat off, wash the blood off, and I'm going to salt them. I don't normally. But the reason I'm going to salt them is because I'm not going to process them for a couple of months, and the salt will keep them until I want to process them, until it's warmer. I need to get a plywood board again so I can nail them out, stretch them, or do them over some wire. I know a friend I've seen, she used a bucket, stretched them over a bucket and scraped them and that, but yeah, I might use some mesh wire to tie them to when I'm stretching and drying, or well, I could just make a wooden frame. That'd be better, wouldn't it? I could do a video on that. That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? I just did. Yeah, I'll make a frame, a wooden frame. Like my friends over at Bushcraft Tools. He uses a wooden frame that he made. I think he made it out of... did he make it out of hazel now? Silver birch? One of those. I should know. I've seen it now in the Times. I've put the thing together. It shows. But yeah... he made a frame and ties his deer skins to that while he's tanning them during the process. So yeah, I'll just have to make a smaller frame for rabbits rather than having a galvanised steel or a plywood board. It'd look a lot better. Because at the minute, I'll show you another day when I do a video on it or something. I've got one in there, and it's a rabbit skin tied to the side of a hamster cage that I chopped up because I needed some wire to tie it to stretch it and everything. And I've left it on there as a showpiece. So when I go to shows, I do a talk, people can see how you stretch the skin out and tie it and things like that. So yeah, there's more to come. So thanks for watching Simon Outdoors. This one will definitely be going up because I've unpackaged everything, so I can't go put it all back and then pretend that I'm just unbagging it for the first time and seeing what's in there. So I'm looking forward to putting this through its test. So don't forget, subscribe, like, share and all that good stuff. And also look out for me on Instagram, Simon Outdoors. Actually, with Instagram, it's the same level with followers, subscribers. Yeah, I mean, YouTube only dropped 1 subscriber yesterday. Sometimes it can happen, 5, 10 may drop, and then, you get 5, 10 new faces who join you and comment. And just recently, when it was actually, I was thinking that it's all over, that's probably the most comments I've had, people commenting on that page. And so thank you very much to everybody who commented and the very nice things that you said about the channel, because it just, to be honest, it doesn't get said. As you may look, if you look down to the bottom of videos, it doesn't get said. Nobody messages me hardly. Not many people put thumbs up. Whether you enjoyed it or... Well, yeah, obviously you're only going to do it if you enjoyed the video. You're only going to stick a thumbs up then if you thought it was great. Well, obviously some people, put thumbs down, whether that's my subscribers putting thumbs down or it's other people. Whatever you do in life, you're always going to get haters. I was watching, I think it's called Wrangle Star or something like that, an American channel, a very big channel. He's a homesteader, from what I've gathered by watching him. Very good films, lots of films, and he was saying he used to do events where people came over to his house, YouTubers, YouTube subscribers came over to his house, and maybe he had a party or something like that. But he said that they stopped doing that because they want the privacy, and because there was haters, people hating what he did. And he didn't go into detail about what was said or done, but he said he'd sooner just come out to meet people. So like, I go out and I volunteer at these shows. I like to share skills at these shows, and maybe sometimes I do more at these shows. I definitely do regarding firelighting than you see on my YouTube channel. I'm just constantly making fires with the fire piston, bow drill, flint and steel, ferro rod, all day long. I'll lose count of how many times I'll do it. That's why I can go for a couple of months when I'm at home and not pick up a bow drill, because it's like riding a bike. I've done it that many times. I can just go and get a bow drill now in a couple of minutes, literally. I'll still super fast with a bow drill because it's the technique. Once you've got it, you've got it. That's it, done. But like I say, I'm at these shows. I do use the ferro rod. I'm gonna make myself. I have thought about making myself another little flint and steel pouch for my flint striker from Sweden. From you can hear her just walking in, from TK Dundee and Nordic Outdoor Couple. They sent me a flint striker. I'm just watching the camera stand now because she's been all silly trying to jump up me. Yeah, I missed not using the flint and steel, because my 2 favourite methods are flint and steel and bow drill. Now stop it. They're wanting to get out. They want to be in the forest, just like me. So yeah, I do use a ferro rod. It's good to keep practicing with many different types of firelighting tools. But my favourite has always been, for a long time, is the flint and steel and the bow drill. I've seen some more new products, some new gadget fire lighters I would like to try, as well as some new man-made tinders. But I mean, I can go out there and I can make a fire. I can go and cut some branches off of a tree, use the cord in my pocket or shoelace, or make some cord, and I can make a fire. I can do it. I've done it. You know, I don't have to do it every single time. Like at the weekend, I wanted to get a fire going, but I wasn't going to start messing about with the bow drill when it's -2 and everything's damp because it's raining. You know, I can do it, but I want to use the other bits, the gadgets, the homemade stuff, the cotton wool and wax. You know, the jute twine rope and wax that I used, and other bits and bobs. You know, in my leather tinder pouch that I made, I've got loads of different little bits and bobs that I can use to get a fire going. You know, there's no problem. So right, now I have totally forgotten where I'm going with this conversation, so that is time to call it an end. It's 20 minutes long. I've showed you an unboxing, I've chatted a little bit more, so I think it's time to get that cup of tea, because I'm going to start spitting feathers, and I better get a bit of housework done and then get off into the forest. I've just sorted my paperwork out for my new job, so hopefully my DBS check will go through okay. If you're wondering what a DBS check is, that is a check that they do in England, and you get a certificate to say that you have never been in trouble with the law, that you're okay, you know, you're a sensible guy, and you can work around kids, people, everybody. So my battery's going to die, so I've got to go now. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.